Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kyle, the natural Borralho. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St. Pierre!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, if the Knicks could just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it.
Straight punch. St. Pierre going for the takedown, but unable to land. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is with it there. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Good kick to the body.
Way to hide that leg kick.
GSP going for the takedown here, but he misses.
It's those leg kicks that's eating him alive.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, crippling knee to the body. St. Pierre's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Three minutes.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Big ground and pound.
St. Pierre's in half guard now. Right into side mount.
Oh, for attack, yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Nice kick, yep. Oh, nice.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Great block there.
Oh, Superman punches true.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, somehow, someway he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Both fighters get up now.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, he connects there. Oh, head kick attempt. Head movement prevented from landing.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get
Now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. You don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. There's a kick. Oh, the Superman punch lands. Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down, and largely succeeding. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have to have a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
5 minutes in the books.
Let's start this off with a big take.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does,
Ready
right?
to fight?
He's a grinder.
Ready.
He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with. Nice, sneaky head kick.
Double jab there by St. Pierre. Good jab. Gets to the single collar tie now. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups, too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Head kick is blocked.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, a nice straight there by George St. Pierre. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Look at that, there's the elbow inside.
Good work from the top here by GSP. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, St. Pierre's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St. Pierre. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off, and now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area with great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Another big takedown.
Nice strike from bottom position. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attempting a choke now. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, and now he's in the guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in about flu choke. Oh, he's out! GSP getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. GSP getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. And he switches his stance yet again.
Great timing on that double leg.
Great work here from the bottom fighter. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Swing and a miss by GSP. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Oh, what a kick.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Good combination there.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single counter.
St. Pierre's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Establishing the jab here. Three minutes to go in round three.
That was a nice strike.
All right, new round, same narrative. He takes him down again. Now we'll see what he can do.
How much time can he keep him down this time? In the previous round, he was able to secure a takedown, but not control the top position. Can he finally start to wear on his opponent and wear him down by securing top control? He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
All right, All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here. Back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take, never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage to them.
John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain and lose it. But whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the contest, 29-29. Judge 2 scores it, 9-28. St. Pierre. And Judge 3 scores it, 9-28. For the winner by majority decision, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Lemos. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happened, Jay. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug
God.
Doug Rose.
Oh, big overhand.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Straight right is there. Well, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are trading strikes, and both are landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat action. We expected it to be good. These women are delivering.
Oh, her ground and pound is downright scary. In constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start or finish.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground. She closes the distance and gets a single collar tie. Body shot. Fantastic takedown land.
Nice job by her there, the bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lemos.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
Lemos gets back up. Good sign for her there. Oh, Kowalkiewicz really starting to put it all together on the feet here, DC, as she lands that stiff jab yet again. As sharp a striking effort thus far as we have seen recently from Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you got to like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace. Another big takedown.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Nice pass.
Kowalkiewicz is back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard. She is so dominant from the top position.
Lemos going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Now mixing one into the body.
Good jab.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Pretty good straight punch there by Kowalkiewicz. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, Kowalkiewicz's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. What a strike by her there from the bottom. Lemos is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming her direction.
Round two is next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're gonna have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, nice jab by Kowalkiewicz. Big elbow there, Lance. Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Oh, nice.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Able to land the left hand there. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Lemos. Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business, but I think we're going to see another takedown attempt here soon.
Oh, absolutely. You see it playing itself out over and over again. She enters, she gets the takedown, and she will not stop at any cost to get the fight to the floor. She's been successful, so why would she change it?
Good connection by her with the jab. Oh, and the high kick lands. Oh, DC prevented yet again. There it is. You saw that one coming as she gets it again.
She got another takedown. She almost makes me seem smarter, much smarter than I really am. I mean, Oklahoma State has now turned to Harvard the way that I'm predicting takedowns.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Oh, beautiful hook there. We march on, 3 minutes to go. She's got a quick jab, there it is. Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take them.
Big double leg level change.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank.
Nice pass. She's stepping over the mount here. Nice transition.
Oh, Kowalkiewicz is back into full guard. Both fighters get up now. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Kowalkiewicz is doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues.
Ooh, big shot land. She lands a nice leg kick here.
Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that, all right, so she goes for the double leg takedown here, DC, and she is able to secure it. Beautifully done there.
Beautifully done. Great timing, great angle on the finish. Great job getting to her best position.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Oh, Kowalkiewicz is in half guard.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
45 seconds remain in the round. Big power shot there. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Eats a jab there. Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she's got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She has got to move her head. She's got to be offensive if she wants something to change.
Kowalkiewicz gets back up again. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
Baixa, respira. Tá muito bom esse round, okay? You did really well the last round. Let's get this last round in now, okay? You just gotta be patient.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this next round, and you wonder what it's going to take to tire these women out. At least if the first couple rounds are any indication, they look like they could go 25 hard minutes with ease. Both fighters throwing heat now. Just missing on that uppercut offering. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Nice punch from the clinch by Kowalkiewicz.
She lands a beautiful punch here. She's real sharp and great cardio. I mean, she doesn't even seem to be slowing down at all.
Oh, she goes to the patented trip there to get the takedown. Well done.
Straight punch land.
Swing and a miss by Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has got...
Double leg is good. Lemos is in half guard.
That was nice.
Kowalkiewicz is back in full guard. So she backs up.
She's got her in a lot of trouble. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh! Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Lemos' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
That was a big check. Oh, that one landed. Yep. Another takedown land.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very tough fight.
It's okay. Keep going.
All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but...
No!
Less than a minute now to go in the round. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight. That was a slick transition.
Oh, she's got her back. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here. Kowalkiewicz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. She's got her back now.
Oh, she got her flattened out there.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Amanda Lemos!
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And she needed this, right? This goes to the maturity of her career. The fact that she is growing and growing and growing and can win a tough fight over an extended period of time.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Andrei the Pit Arlovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, and even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chilled because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
Right, so there it is, just as he said in our fighter meeting, he's going to pursue the clinch at all costs. He doesn't care about the crowd booing. This is how you defeat a kickboxer, and the wrestler's going to try to tire him out here.
Well, yeah, give him no space, give him no distance to operate with, smother him. That's exactly what this wrestler's trying to do.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's going full mount.
So Arlovski's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Velasquez. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You
love that jab.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he got to feel he's going to guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Right to the knee on belly. Oh, nice.
The Pitbull getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Now drops inside that closed guard, you see.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Outstanding kick there by Velasquez.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Velasquez is now switching his stance. Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Arlovski gets back up again. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. We approach the 1 minute mark in the first round. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Finds his range with the jab. Single collar tie here. Massive head kick. Velasquez gets the takedown here late in the round. It's a strategy you see from a lot of high-level fighters to try to sway the judges late in the round. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, great submission defense. The Pitbull gets back up. Pulls out for the end of round one.
Get back and regroup. Deep breath, recover. Wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. Remember what we did in the gym.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that one.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught, right? He had his opponent look real bad, but he cannot rush. He still has to understand that a live fighter is in front of him. Otherwise, he'll find himself on the wrong side of a knockdown.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, misses with the jab. Oh, vintage Andrei Arlovski boxing there. This is a man with more than 2 decades in the game, and Still learning, still has an appetite for improvement, and he can do a whole lot worse than American Top Team when it comes to elite training partners and coaches. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take me down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They work very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And there you go, again, half guard. There it is, now he's going to mount.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, closed guard now. Velasquez is in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Nicely done. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
The Pitbull gets up. He is back on the feet here. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Gets to the single collar tie.
All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted it.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Arlovski gets back up. Velasquez's nose is bleeding now. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
That's how you defend the single leg. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. 20 seconds to go, round two. So Arlovski's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Round three next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Man, the takedowns have come in bunches tonight, and there is another one. That was his strategy coming in. He has executed to perfection tonight.
It never works out perfectly, but today it seems to be going as great as it can be. I know the takedowns don't look beautiful. They don't look perfect, but it doesn't matter. He's a submission guy. All he needs to do is get you to the ground.
Right.
So even if it looks a little bit bad being there, he is accomplishing the ultimate goal. That's to make you grapple with him.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Back to the feet.
That was starting to end the fight.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Velasquez gets another takedown. That's been there all night. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Velasquez's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, beautiful jab there by Arlovski. Straight punch is good.
He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. He passes to half. Getting them out here. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Gotta keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's gonna get real bad.
An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back-and-forth affair tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-28, Arlovski. Judge 2 scores it 9-28, Velasquez. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28 for the winner by split decision, Andrei the Pit Bull Arlovski.
All right, so there it is. 2 of the 3 judges saw it his way. He gets it done by split decision. You've never won a split decision in your career.
Oh, I've won a split decision. Alexander Gustafsson, and while I went to a split decision. Right after the first scorecard was read in his way, I almost panicked because I was like, oh my goodness, it's over. So I understand exactly what these 2 guys are feeling when they went to the center of the octagon.